today has just been kind of a struggle. Like, I think there's a few factors involved. For one thing, I haven't slept much in the past 3 nights. I haven't slept for more than like 6 hours, and I usually need like 8 hours to feel okay. And I think like a lot of high stress around not having much money, and also just like planning things. I did have like everything planned, but I just wanted to change accommodation because the one I'm staying at is a dorm. So then I wanted to change to this other one that's like a cabin, so I would have my own room. So I guess a little bit of stress around that, and maybe I'm a bit stressed also about the idea of sharing a dorm, because I'm worried that, like, I don't mind sharing with women, but I'm worried that I'm going to be sharing with men and that I might feel uncomfortable, or I might even be unsafe. So I'm a bit anxious about that. And the other thing I'm anxious about is the food, because I have to purchase food at the house. They don't let you not, and then it's like $25 to $45 a day just for food. And so I'm anxious that I'm not going to be able to afford that, and it'll mean I can't do other activities. And I just spent $80 on like snorkels and sunscreen, so I guess I don't need to do activities. I can just do that. And if I just stay at the original dorm accommodation, I'll have enough money for the meal packages you have to buy. But I'm also anxious about eating the meal packages. Okay, so today is my second day on Nanuya Island in Fiji. Yesterday was so stressful in the morning, just like being on the boat. I don't know, I was just very struck with how alone I felt, especially with the couples around me who were like having such a great time, and I just felt this really deep sadness in me. But once I got to the island, or even just like on the boat, I started to feel a slight sense of joy, which I really just want to feel is just like a general sense of well-being and happiness and joy, which I just don't really feel when I'm alone, but I'm alone all the time. So when I got on the boat, it was fun because it's like how you skid a rock on the water on a lake and it like hops. That's kind of what the boat was doing. It was just like skidding over the water, and so like the water would kind of just go up on the sides, and that looks really cool. And the boat was like on an angle, so it was kind of tipped backwards a bit going through the water. And then when we got to the island, they took all my bags for me, and then one of the local guys was like, okay, get on my back to like not get wet, because you were near the shore but I was still wearing runners. So I got on his back, and then we got there. And then when I first saw the place, my reaction was like, this place is so nice. Not in like the luxurious way, but just in the like connected to nature way. Just it felt like a camping ground, but with infrastructure like made from the local materials, just like wood. And I love places where there's like the natural breeze and natural lighting. I don't like places where it's like concrete or closed off. So this is like, it felt super open to nature. Basically just like some shelter. So I really like that. Yesterday I went snorkeling and I could see these starfish that were massive. They were like, I don't know, so big, like maybe 30 centimeter diameter. And they were this really gorgeous cobalt blue color, which contrasted with the rest of the reef, which was mostly like beige. And they sort of wrapped their bodies around the rocks. I thought starfish were like smaller and stiffer, so that was really cool to see. Then I saw these fish that were like this sort of really bright, almost neon blue color. And then I saw a seahorse that kind of just looks like a short stubby sea snake. It was like a beigey greyish colour and then had black spots on it. It was pretty cute. I saw lots of schools of fish swimming together. I hit my leg on one of the coral reefs and I was trying to adjust my fin, but I really liked the snorkeling. It was very relaxing and it was easy to move with the fins. And then we went back on the boat. The boat's always really fun. It's like really an adrenaline rush because you're nearly falling off your seat by how fast it's going, and it's so bumpy. It's like a roller coaster. And then we went to another spot to see the sharks. And so we saw 2 baby sharks that were like maybe a bit shorter than me. And one kept like swimming under me, which was actually terrifying. I kept trying to swim away from it and I swear it kept swimming under me. And the 2 boys, they were from France. They were like getting close to it. I guess they weren't scared. But yeah, I guess that was an interesting feeling to be like, is it going to eat me? Because of when I hit my leg on the coral, it was bleeding a bit. I don't know, I think I watched in Finding Nemo when if a shark smells blood, then it will no longer think fish are friends. So I'm just kidding, but still it was a bit scary. Now I'm climbing up this hill. It's really gorgeous. I can see like the palm trees. There's just like a pathway for me to walk through, and then on the side is like the brown dry grass, and on each side you can see the ocean, which is crazy. It's just very green and blue. There's so many different layers. So like first there's the grass, and then within that there's like these trees, and then further there's like palm trees and other fruit trees, and then there's the ocean, and then there's the mountains and the clouds. Yesterday I was feeling really stressed about everything, but as soon as I got to the resort I felt reassured. The guy, I think his name is Navi, who's managing it's not a resort, it's a homestay, who's managing the homestay. He was really nice, and he invited me to go spearfishing, but I didn't want to do the spearfishing, but I wanted to go snorkeling, so I just paid $40 in Fijian for that. And we did the boys did the spearfishing, I went snorkeling, and then Navi caught maybe like 5, I think that he called them parakeet fish, and it was like a bright orange and it had these spiky fins that you could see when he like pulled them up. And then so what we did was we stopped at another beach and he dug a hole in the sand. Yeah, so we had the fish in the water, which was cool, and he was joking like it's extra salty. Oh yeah, oh my god, they gutted the fish. That was disgusting. Oh, but it was also interesting. Like what he did was he like used his 2 fingers and he kept making jokes about fingering it and like teasing the guys about not being good with their fingers. And so Navi, the local who was doing that, so he like would rip off the head, but not all the way, just rip it open. And then like he would slide his fingers in to pull out the guts, I think. Oh, and then there was this part inside it that he was like, this part you eat raw. And so he had the 2 boys to try it and they're like, yeah, it's pretty good. So I thought they liked it, but then he did it for the next fish and he was like, all right, next one. He's like, no, that's one's enough. 1 try is enough for the boys. Now it's like really nice and breezy, so that's good. Louisa just found me, so we're going to go for a swim after the walk. She's going for a run, so I think it's a nice idea to go for a run and get all sweaty and hot and then jump in the water. That sounds really good. It's a really nice view up here. And then when we came back, I had a shower, and there was this really cute kitten drinking the water from the shower. It was adorable. It was like black and white, so tiny. I just wanted to adopt it. And then I had a shower, which was really nice. And the place is really nice. Like, it just feels like so pure. It's just nature. It's just made from like trees and shit. And so it doesn't feel dirty. There's no like grime or anything. But yeah, it's really nice. I feel really safe and welcomed here. Everyone's really nice. I even got to take a few photos of some of the locals. I don't remember their names, but this guy in a red shirt, and he was playing guitar, and he let me take his photo. And like waking up to the ocean was really nice. And we had breakfast, which was like scones and papaya. It was really good. I liked the dinner last night more. It was like banana cooked in coconut milk, and then some, I don't know what the vegetables even were, but they were really good. But yeah, a lot of vegetables, and the rice was really nice as well, and the flavors was like ginger, and a bit of ginger, and I think a little bit of garlic. Today is my third last day in Fiji, my second last full day. I'm so excited to go home. Today I just went to the shops and bought a phone charger so I can use my phone again, which is awesome. Then I went to watch a movie in the cinema. It was like $6, pretty cheap. And I went to the best Indian restaurant in Nadi, which is the first restaurant I went to when I was in Fiji. And I got something different this time. I was too full to eat it though, so I just got the rest as takeaway. I also... Oh no, that's all. Then I just got a taxi back so I didn't have to walk back because it's about a 40-minute walk. Now it's my last night in Fiji and I'm just reflecting on my time here. The main thing on my mind is going home, and then I'm working the day after when I get home, so I'm just thinking about that. Like, I'm thinking I want to go home, then I want to have a big shower, do some laundry, and then go to sleep. When I get home, I really want to have one of the brownies I have in my freezer while I have a shower, and it'll be nighttime, and then I'll be totally safe and totally at peace. Fiji 2025.